Hi everyone, this is Ocean Spirit Tarot. Tonight I'm going to do a short read for Virgo. Haven't done one for a little while. So what I'm picking up is you have gone into hermit mode. You're isolating. You're trying to stay tempered, balanced. Trying to recalculate. I can't say it properly. Your nervous system is trying to balance your emotions. What do we have for you, Virgo? Eight of Cups has come out. Trying to let go of something, trying to walk away from something. Something that's caused you a lot of heartache. Someone that's caused a lot of heartache. King of Wands. King of Wands can be that leadership, can be that power, ego. Someone that sort of tells you what you want to hear but doesn't really follow through on their promises. Don't really show it much emotion. It's more passion than emotion. I feel as though you have seen someone's true colors. Someone's true colors have come out. Someone's inconsistencies. Someone's been shown illusions. Opportunists. They see something else shiny and they go for it. But I feel as though they've tried to put on this mask of being stable, being grounded, telling you what you want to hear. But I feel like you've seen through it. Yeah. They've tried to act like they're that stable person that you could rely on, someone that you could build a home with, someone that you could build a life with. Yeah. Someone that you could build with. Six of Pentacles. But you've got the Fool that's come out. I think you feel, when I seen the Fool, I sort of felt like you feel like you're a fool for actually believing, not being able to see through the illusions of this King of Wands. They actually believed in what they were saying. You thought that they were someone that could have been in your life for the long term. And yeah. Two of Cups. See, seven of Swords. You know, you feel like it was someone that you could build a life with and someone that you could have a life with, but all it ended up was in heartbreak. They didn't follow through on what they would say and the things that they wanted. They sort of, everything was a front. It was a mask that they would wear. And something's come to light. Something's made you see that they're not really the person that they made out that they were, that they said that they were. But the world's, it's a completion. This cycle's ended. This could be someone that has come around multiple times and you've always gave them that chance. Someone that I feel like you did have a lot of love for. Someone that you really trusted and someone that you let into your life. Because you thought that they were the one. You thought they were the one that you could build a home with and have that stability with, and that would protect you and look after you. But I think when the going got tough, they would take off. They would cause silly arguments to cause that separation and that distance between you is because they've seen something else that they want to put time and effort into. Someone else that they could sort of swingle around. I think that you probably got told this from a lot of people, or maybe you already knew this, that was the sort of person that they were. But when they come in and you connected, the connection was really strong. You felt like they were different with you. But the cycle has definitely ended. It's changed. You're looking for stability, and that's where you're going. You're wanting to build, and you're wanting to see the results. Because the illusions, the sun has lit up the illusions. The sun's made you see what you couldn't see before. Because you're after someone that has more of that stability in your life. Someone that can follow through on what they say. Someone that's honest. The Two of Pentacles, you're looking for balance. You're looking for equal give and take. You're looking for someone that you can rely on. Someone that is going to be there for you when you need it. Someone that is going to be that masculine, that is protective, but not in a toxic way. Someone that you can grow together and build that home. You got Three of Cups, celebrations. But then you've got the Devil, that toxicity. Yeah, Five of Wands, just ego and cause fights. Very impulsive. Very, sharp with their words. Always feeling like you had to defend yourself. I think this person really... I feel like they really knocked the wind out of you. Like they really stripped you bare. They really cut you down. They really knocked that confidence out of you. And I think that's why you've gone into the hermit mode. You've gone into self-reflection. You've probably gone into self-reflection where you wonder why you'd let someone do that. Why you'd let someone treat you that way. Why you'd keep letting someone like that back into your life. And I think that you could see the best in this person, even if they couldn't see it themselves. But I think you're done. You're ready for change. I think you've been around in this cycle enough times now that you're ready for change. You're ready for someone that is that Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but as well, they're stable. Yeah, you got the Eight of Swords. That's that feeling trapped and constantly going around and around in that circle. But as well, you've got the Empress with the Knight of Cups. And I think this person could see how good you were. They could see that light in you, and they love that nurturing side of you. And I think that's part of the reason why they kept coming back. Because I think they used to feed off your energy. But I think in the end, you just feel drained. You're looking for that Knight of Cups. Someone that can give you that equal give and take. Someone that can show you that love that you really deserve. Someone that can really be that man in your life to give you that support, that love, and build that life with you that's going to be loyal. Yeah, you've gone in. You got the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is clarity and truth. You've gone in to look at it, to really look within yourself and why you would let someone like that into your life. Why you kept going back and copping probably their deflection of themselves. I think that they seen you as the Empress, and they seen you as someone strong and someone independent and someone that everyone could see the light, and someone that was loving and nurturing, and you wore your heart on your sleeve and you loved them unconditionally. But loving someone unconditionally doesn't give them the right to abuse you, to treat you like an option, and to throw you away, discard you whenever something better comes along. And I think you've realised that, and I think that's part of the Hermit and where you're going in to really look. I don't really think that it had anything to do with you. I think this person that you're dealing with had their own issues and their own problems, and they knew that you were above them, and they just wanted to keep bringing you down to their level. But you got to have the strength to keep this person out of your life. We all know the King of Wands. They're good at talking. They're good at telling you what you want to hear. But you're looking for that stable commitment, someone that can build a life with you, and that you can be happy. See, independence, strength. That's how this King of Wands seen you as strong and independent, and they liked that. They liked that strength about you. You were different to other people, and I think that's why they want to keep bringing you down to their level. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope that helps anyone that's going through this. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Bye.